Hey dollies, and welcome back to the channel. It's Ken K, your favorite bougie band. I'm back again with a video. Today is the very first episode of Dolly Confessions. This is a visual diary, and this is an uplifting, warm, safe space for women where we chit chat and relax. Confidence is so important to have. This is our first topic that I'm about to get into. Advice for confidence. Let me know what advice would you have for any of our dollies down below. My confidence comes from working out. I love working out 5 days a week. Say it's overkill. I don't think it's overkill. I personally don't think it's overkill, girl. Working out has a lot of benefits. So it can improve your mood, it can improve your energy, it can put a spark in your sex life, and you can be more fun and social. Your mental health is definitely going to get a kick when you're working on and targeting areas that you have your goal for. When it comes to making friends on social media, it can be a little bit tricky just because you don't really know who's genuine for real. When you meet people online, you only see a perception of who they display on social media platforms. This could be Instagram, this could be Twitter, it could be anywhere. So I would just say choose your friends wisely, know people for who they are, their heart, how they treat people for real, because then you'll know how they'll treat you. Just be careful, girl. Just be careful. According to Google, these are ways you can point out if you have a real friend or not. A good friend gets the facts, asks you for what you need, keeps in touch with you, asks you how you feel, how's your day going, everything that regards your emotions, and willing enough to take a tough call, meaning you're pointing your friend out on how she's treating you and she's not getting offended. Okay. That goes to say, please still be gentle with your friends, considering their thoughts, their emotions. Please be gentle because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But when you're confronting and they don't want to be confronted and you know they're really sensitive, you might have to question your friendship with your friend, because that means she wants you to be a yes man. And you not no yes man, girl. You got to tell them for what it is, but you know, say it keep it from coming from a place where it's coming from you being genuine, and it's a love and it's warm. We're here for a great time. Make memories with your friends, go out on trips, love each other, give each other compliments, try to better each other's life, be an asset in someone's life, be a purpose in someone's life. Keep them going, keep them strong, keep them motivated. Love is a beautiful emotion that we as women get to experience with our spouse, and it's important for us to understand what our love language is, what we expect, how to be loved. Love language with ourselves and love language with our spouse, meaning you understand their love language as well. And when you understand each other's love language, you guys will both feel unconditionally loved. Now there's many forms of love language. You have acts of service, gift giving, words of affirmation, physical touch. If I'm not mistaken, that should be all. But let me know in the comments down below, what is your love language? My number one is physical touch. Now dolly, if you're in a healing phase, give yourself time to heal. Don't go entertaining another man right after a breakup. You're doing nothing but harming yourself even more, girl. Do not do it. Self-care is so critical. It might be lonely, but you need time to be alone. You need time to think. You need time to think about what you like and dislike. Maybe he wasn't even listening to your love language and it was time for you to let go. You missed all the red flags. He wasn't communicating with you. You have to let him go. A man has to be open with himself, communicating with you all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. Give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to be alone, to know yourself, to love yourself, and to pour into yourself. Period symptoms can be the worst. I know I experienced my back cramps and I really just run to my closet and pull out my heating pad. Heat is so good to help with your back cramps if you do experience your back cramps. But as for tampons and pads, if you do have your period, I highly recommend that you get organic tampons. There's a lot of dyes and everything that could be in your period pads and period tampons. I like to use organics. It can be found at Target. It looks green when you go and buy it, and I think it's around $7. I highly recommend that you go and get organic everything. even if you use feminine wash. Salt XO is a brand that I love to use, especially when I'm on my period, because it does alleviate my period symptoms when it comes to cramps in general. Stomach cramps, back cramp. I don't know what it is in the Salt XO, but that feminine wash, it, one, makes you feel super fresh all day like a peppermint, and two, it really does alleviate my period symptoms. That's the reason why I love to use Salt XO. So the link will be in my description bar for you to go and shop. They release a lot every month, so be sure you're subscribed and you only purchase the feminine wash through the link in my description. Don't say I didn't put you on. June is the month of celebrating Pride. I am in support of LGBTQ community. I have no discrimination against this community, and I love all of my friends that are in LGBTQ community. I love the show P-Valley, actually. I gotta go ahead and purchase, is it BET Plus? I don't know what channel does it come on, y'all? Comment down below. But I definitely have to go and watch that because I loved the first season, first two, whatever seasons. I've seen all of them. I don't keep up anymore, but they took so long to release this show again. But I'm so excited that it's back. This show is so juicy. If you haven't seen P-Valley, it's so interesting. It's a lot of drama and it's just very interesting. Go ahead and watch it. Let's normalize black girl luxury. No, like, for real though. Honestly speaking, girl, the soft girl era is a part of black girl luxury. And that's it. Soft girl era is basically a woman knowing her standards, knowing her value, knowing what she wants out of life, and she decides to live a stress-free life. Luxury in traveling. Luxury in getting up and deciding where she wants to go the next day. Luxury of valuing her time and knowing her time is of value. Knowing that time is not to be wasted. Luxury is materialistic things isn't the only thing a part of soft girl era. Not settling for less is soft girl era. Dolly, I have a question for you. How do you deal with a guy who has you confused and he doesn't communicate with you? How do you really deal with that? Do you leave? Do you set him straight? What do you do? The best way to handle this is to leave the situation. Abort mission. Abort, 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 abort. This is very problematic, and unfortunately men have an issue with being emotionally detached, and this is something that they have to learn on their own time. You should not take on the role of playing mom and not girlfriend. Definitely know what you deserve and don't deal with the guy who has you confused and doesn't communicate. My boyfriend and I have a healthy relationship where he's able to come to me and communicate with me about anything, and that's what you should aim for as well. A healthy relationship where you guys are able to express your emotions and thoughts. Even feeling like you have a sense of friendship with your spouse is very important to keep the relationship alive. With that being said, what age will you allow your daughter to start officially dating, going on dates? Like Diddy said in Young Miami's show. I say 14, 15 is okay to start dating. Like an actual date. I feel like that's an appropriate age. That's when I started dating. So let me know in the comments below what age you would start allowing your daughter to officially, and you'll be okay with your daughter going on dates. It's cool. It's cool. 14, 15. What you think? Yoga is one of my stress relief coping mechanisms that I love to do. Let me know in the comments down below how you take care of your mental health. One of the key benefits that yoga has is allowing you to practice mindfulness. So you are sitting down, crisscross applesauce, or whatever yoga position you want to do that day. Let's say you're doing the heart chakra. You're practicing your heart chakra. You're opening your heart chakra. Now, in this yoga position, you clear your mind. You practice breathing techniques, focusing on your breathing, focusing on your lung expanding, and you just woo sa. You don't think about yesterday. You don't think about tomorrow. You just focus on your breathing. Try it. Trust me. This concludes Dolly episode number 1 of Dolly Confessions. Thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you can be notified for the next episode, which is episode 2. Bye.